Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Give me a thumbs up just for the intro.
What is up, fam? It's the homie Bigg Vic, and we are back in the building with another video. And today, I got one of the most craziest, bizarre Amazon relay stories. It's a load that I just dropped. I think it was yesterday night / morning. I ran a load from CLT9 Charlotte, picked up my load, and I did Camden and a Bishopville stop. So I had 2 stops on this load. And when I got to my last load, drop off location, Postal location, you guys will never believe what I saw and what happened when I got to this location. I'm gonna cut to that actual footage of what I saw when I got out to the that particular Postal location. And this is just some of the nonsense you may run into when running Amazon relay if you're not familiar with certain routes that you never ran before. And I've never ran this Bishopville location. Now, I've done Camden before, but not Bishopville. So this story is nuts, y'all. So let's cut right to the footage. Yo, we out here, Amazon relay run. I arrived super early, well, early enough. My departure time is like 8:20. I get out here to this post office. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Look at the post office. I just talked to a resident. They said the post office got burnt down 3 times. What? As you can see, another Amazon truck must have beat me here and decided they wasn't sticking around. So they just left the box out here. This is crazy. And I just spoke to a resident. He said the post office is working out of this truck right here, and they're not here yet. But check this out. This came from CLT9 Charlotte, Bishopville. Somebody dropped this off. Look, packages are in here. This is crazy. So I talked to the RLC. The first RLC, he just disconnected from me, never came back. So I had to request another call back. I requested another call back, and I don't want to just leave Amazon's packages sitting out here looking crazy, because I got a couple of loose boxes and I got 1 pallet to drop off at this location. And it looks like I'm gonna have to use my lift gate on this trip. Future references, I will not be doing Bishopville drops no more. So anytime I see that pop up on a load board, I'm gonna bypass that. I'm not doing Bishopville. So sometimes y'all gotta do checks on some of the post office routes that y'all running with Amazon. So it's just a quick heads up, man. I'm ready to get back to the crib, take a shower, and lay it down. Luckily, I was able to go home with this load and sleep for a few hours before I got back up to run the route. So I'm gonna wait here. The RC guy from Amazon told me to wait here till about someone should be here to accept packages at this post office. And as you can see, this is how they doing business right now out here in Bishopville. So it is what it is, man. So I just had to go ahead and scan this freight, y'all, because the way things looking right now, this thing's gonna have me running late, leaving after my departure time, and I don't need Amazon to be on the bullshit. So go ahead and scan this stuff. I only had 1 pallet, 2 boxes for this drop off right here, and I don't want to do them dirty like another driver did. You see, they just got a box over there chilling, like wide open. There's mad packages inside of it. So just to recap what you guys saw so far, what ended up happening was, for me to end, how I eventually got out of this particular ordeal is, I didn't end up leaving here till almost, it was after 10 o'clock when I left here. So there were some apartments. If you see the apartments that's behind the postal truck in the video I just showed, I saw a mailman about to deliver packages deliver mail over there at these apartments. So I went up to the mailman, black guy, older guy, and I'm like, yo, so where do you guys get your Amazon packages? You know, he was kind of like disgruntled, kind of gave me like a semi-cold shoulder. I don't know whether he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but he was like, this postal facility has been closed for over 8 months. You guys didn't know that? I'm looking like, well, you don't, bro, I never ran this route before, number one. And I was trying to keep my cool with this guy because he was coming off kind of nasty to me. So we went from that to, there's no, like, basically, you should have known where you need to bring your freight to. I'm like, yeah, you got a point. I should have. So after speaking to the ROC, basically this postal guy ended up giving me a phone number to a lady who comes out to that mail truck that you seen in the video, and she kind of, I guess she assists people that are trying to mail things off or whatever. But she said, I have no way of getting that box that you have out there, that Gaylord out there, to this pickup location, with the drop-off location, which was in Camden. So the older guy, the mailman, tells me, like, look, we get our packages, Bishopville receives their packages at a Camden location. Not the same post office in Camden, but another post office 5 minutes away from where I delivered my stop one at. So I'm really, at this point, I was really getting hot on the inside with Amazon for not having that address for us to go to drop off Bishopville's mail. So I end up having to discuss detention pay, number one, with Amazon. I had to send a dispute in and kind of let them know the situation. Hopefully I get paid for my detention pay. All that was in my notes that I sent back to Amazon, and also the ROC guy who, these foreigners, are really kind of hard to understand what they are saying sometimes when you speak to them. So that kind of made me kind of hot, even though the load was paying well. This load was paying over $4.30 something cents per mile. So it was almost a $500 load. But I had no idea that I was going to run into this particular issue on my route. So then the postal guy, the older guy who I came up to, he goes on to say, I'm gonna go ahead and make an exception. I'm gonna do this for you this time. So ends up giving me the lady's contact information that I need to speak to in reference to dropping the pallet off. So whoever the Amazon driver that dropped the pallet off, that Gaylord pallet out there by the postal truck, he could absolutely lose his entire spot load, his entire relay privileges for doing what he did. Like, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? Like, that was literally crazy for him to do something like that. Like, he just basically left Amazon's packages in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if he talked to the ROC, because I'm sure they did not tell him to leave that there, but he just used his lift gate, took the packages off of his truck, and left that sitting right there, and basically pulled off, scanned it, and left. Like, where they do that at? So I end up bringing that, she asked me, could I be a good Samaritan and load that pallet that you guys seen in the video onto my truck and bring that with my 2 boxes and 1 pallet out back to Camden. This was the craziest experience. So you guys you never know at some of these post office routes what you're gonna get when you get to the end and to deliver your loads. So this is just some of the mayhem you may have to deal with when dealing with some of this stuff. Like, this is the craziest thing. I don't know how Amazon within 8 months did not know to update their system to not have carriers bringing pallets to a post office that's basically under construction and no longer at that address. That really pissed me off. So I had to let you guys see this. This was craziness. So just wanted you guys to hear that story. And drop down below in the comments, man, what y'all think, man. Have y'all ever ran into any issues like this? Some of you guys that are running routes with Amazon, what's the craziest thing you've had done? Like, what happened on your route? Let me know, man. This is crazy. Amazon relay mayhem sometimes. It's wild out here, man. It's wild. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Drop the comments down below, man. It's your man, Bigg Vic, man. Always hustle, never stop growing. Till my next video, peace.